This is for you, Leo. The sun begins the month transiting through the sign of Aries the Ram. And this is the case through the 18th of the month, Leo. And this is going to affect your 9th house of life path meaning. So you can expect to brighten and hone your journey and the meaning of your journey through this lifetime. Now, starting on the 19th of the month, the sun will ingress the sign of Taurus the Bull. And that's going to affect your 10th house, Leo, of social standing and your fame, or infamy, as the case may be, or as you like. Now, this is a situation where the floodgates of opportunity and endorsements will pour in for you from people you consider to be stable, because you have shown that you are also stable. And this will add a great dollop of stability to your fame, to your social standing, rising you up into the higher echelon. So again, expect those floodgates to open once again during this particular transit. Now, the sun is known as the attribute of God the Son, found in John 1:4. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of the sun affects you this month, Leo. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and thank you for joining us. Your fire guardian archangel, Michael, speaks through to you from your Leo zodiac angel, Virchiel. Now, Michael, the guardian angel, his crystalline form in the Merkaba field, or Merkaba, is shown in this 3D structure. And we're going to get into a meditation, a Merkaba meditation about that, as well as your lucky runestone later on in the broadcast, so stay tuned for that. Now, this is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Leo angel, who is Virchiel. And these are his messages for you regarding the lion's fixed fire nature. We're going to cover love, money, and health. First, the love transmission from Virchiel and the mighty archangel Michael. And as we know, the Master Jesus Christ is of the same angelic ray as the archangel Michael. A lot of saints and personages in the New Testament are actually from older representations found in the Zohar or found in the book of Enoch. Okay, now for romance and love this month, you need to expect communication coming to you from far away places, especially a far away place that you once visited but did not live. So it's very important. You lived there, but you lived there, but you didn't live there, but you visited. The Archangel Virchiel is saying that you're going to get an important communication. Doesn't matter how, via text or phone or even just seeing someone while you're out. You're going to be getting some kind of communication from someone who's from a place or in a place in which you have visited but not lived. So that's the message coming from Virchiel. Now, you should anticipate such a message to arrive very soon, very quickly. So this is not something extremely far off. This is very soon. And this will be a message meant by the sender for the purpose of wooing you, but it will be presented to you as some form of business venture, specially made to entice you and lure you in. So beware this month and read between the lines. So understand that a lot of the business opportunities that may come towards you are going to have the hidden intent of wooing you into some kind of romantic situation. So heads up for that. Now, regarding Virchiel's message for you regarding money with the help of the Archangel of Fire, who is Michael, smile as much as you can because you are always on display this month, especially. Now, low magic aficionados will be busy little bees, but with the high magic we teach you, You will absolutely prevail working on the causal level instead of the more dense physical levels on which most people work to control, forgetting that spirit imprints upon flesh and not the other way around. So a lot of people feel that if they do low magic, if they do sympathetic magic, if they take someone's picture or they take someone's name or they take someone's, anything that belongs to the person in the physical realm, that they're going to then try to call upon the spiritual and causal levels and then imprint their physicality on the spiritual. And that cannot be done. One has to instead work on the higher vibration and resonances of the higher causal spiritual levels and the body of light that then imprints the physical realm, because the physical realm seems very real to us and very substantial to us, but indeed it is not. In actuality, it is the spiritual realms that we think before we have the senses with which to see and taste the physical realms. We have a situation where we feel that we can imprint our fleshly will upon the spirit, and that is not the way it is. It will never be the way it is. The spirit is the sharp, double-edged sword that imprints on the physical. So understand that. The physical is completely insubstantial when it comes to, or unsubstantial, when it comes to the imprinting of the very substantial higher realms. So understand that, because the physical is in the world of Asaya, whereas the higher worlds, the worlds of formation, of Bria, and Absolute, these are the worlds that imprint, with formation underneath Bria. It's fire, water, air, earth. It's king, queen, prince, princess. So many things like tarot cards are made in this manner. Now, regarding Virtuel's health transmission for you this month, with the help of the mighty Archangel Michael, your sincere attempts to help others by way of concern for their well-being and their health, plus your creative approach to new health and fitness trends causes others to appreciate you and want to give back to you in kind, Leo. So this month, it's a good time to go ahead and open up your compassionate heart that Leo may have closed down due to being fooled in the past. So you've been fooled a lot in the past. And people have said, oh, do this, this will be really good for you, and told you, oh, you should just do this, and they were fooling you. They were trying to dampen you. But what you need to remember is this. The intention of a person's mind, because they think they're a good person, so they want to come at you and do what they think will be better for you and suggest to you what they think will be better for you. In their mind, they think they're doing something good. And of course, God is always giving you something good no matter what it is. Well, the unconscious nefesh, that the black serpent that crawls up the tree of life but does not touch the sephirah, that nefesh, that will to receive, that sort of a black hole energy, an unconscious energy, and it's something we all have. That energy is sort of the gravitational waves that they've just finally discovered. Well, the Zohar always knew it was there. And if you look into the sacred texts, they always knew they were there. The ancients actually knew more than we've just been forgetting. So the ancients actually know quite a lot more than we currently do, and we're rediscovering all the time and remembering. So what you want to do is understand that this unconscious serpent is of unconsciousness is now going to become conscious and now going to become enlightened. And when that occurs, that's when the Kundalini shoots up the spine and enters into the brain stem and finally up into the pineal gland and out through what is called the third eye. All right. Now, there's some discrepancy about the pineal and pituitary because the pineal gland anatomically resides above the pineal gland. Excuse me. The pineal gland resides above the pituitary anatomically. So just to make this clear, when you're looking at a picture of the brain, and just in anatomy, the pineal gland is above the pituitary. So that's often thought as the crown chakra. But people get confused because the pineal gland is a residual third eye. So there's controversy about that. But the point is, you have to make these things work for you. Okay, it has to work for you. It has to be something that resonates with you and makes you feel that you're being effective and that you're able to affect the physical realm. All right, so that's the key to remember. Because although tradition is momentum, still, we have to have some ability for creativity. Now, a disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Now we're going to get into the part of the transmission where we're going to give you your lucky runestone, and then after that we're going to give you a short Merkaba meditation. Mer means rotating fields of light. Ka is spirit and Ba is soul. And we're going to give you this meditation with the crystalline form of the Archangel of Fire, who is Michael. This is the crystalline three-dimensional form. And you have, with Michael, with this Archangel, you have the hexagram and the hexagon that is seen in this 3D structure. And a hexagram will seal an energy where a hexagon will radiate an energy. So, for example, a pentagram will seal an energy, and a pentagon will radiate an energy. And, for example, a 5-pointed star is war. It's Geburic. It's war. It's warlike. It leans Geburic. Therefore, if you have a pentagram, it seals war, and if you have a pentagon, it radiates war, the powers of war. All right, so for your lucky runestone prediction this month, for you, what we got this month was Iwas, and it was up. Iwas is here, and as you see, it can never be either reversed or upright. It's always in the same direction because it doesn't really have a reversed presentation. Now, changes in the air through your endurance and your authority, as well as your ability to recognize and anticipate the needs of others. So that was what we got for you this month regarding that. Now, regarding your Merkaba meditation, remember that you need to chant, I will. Because that's your divine tone, Leo. I will. You are air of fire. And you can also use the word willing, and you want to chant it. I will, I will, I will, or willing, willing, willing. So as you see, sometimes you've seen in some science fiction programs where they have computers that say working. It's always in the state of becoming. And that's indeed what Moses heard from God in the experience with the burning bush, where the bush is not consumed, where you have God telling Moses, I am that I am becoming that I am becoming, Eheye, Asher, Eheye. So this is not, that's for Aries. This is not that, but this is the will. So with the will, you can either chant a more serene and stationary, eternal, because indeed in eternity we are stationary. And I will is more that kind of tone. Whereas willing is something that's in the state of progress. So you have to figure out what resonates best with you and utilize that. All things can be used to your benefit. You just have to check with your body to make sure that you are not overtaxing your physical body. And also, you want to make sure you get plenty of good, nutritious liquids. And forms of vitamins that are easy to digest when you're doing this type of work. It's very important. Okay, now for your ephemerish calculations, information with Eastern and Greenwich Mean Time, we have first Eastern Time. Right now it's Eastern Daylight Time. We have it's on the 7th, the new moon, the 7th of April of 2016, we have at 7:24 a.m. 18 degrees Aries and at 4 minutes. Then for the full moon on the 22nd of April 2016, that is Earth Day, the full moon, and that's at 1:24 a.m., 2 degrees Scorpio, 30 minutes. Now for London time, Greenwich Mean Time, we have new moon on the 7th of April 2016 at 11:24 a.m. at 18 degrees Aries, 4 minutes. The full moon on the 22nd of April 2016, again Earth Day at 5:25 a.m. that's at 2 degrees Scorpio, 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us, Leo. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and join us again next month.